Hi, my name is Joshua Legg, aka Marvel Madness MCU. What does MCU stand for? Well, most would think it's Marvel Cinematic Universe, and although I'm a huge fan and do support most of the MCU on this channel, MCU actually stands for Marvel Card Universe. Either way, it's a channel for any and all Marvel fans and enthusiasts to come and enjoy the fun. Today, I specifically wanted to talk about this channel and what kind of content to expect. Those who know me already know that I mainly talk about Marvel cards, comics, and all things Wolverine, and collectibles. Anything that brings me joy in the superhero-driven, inspired hobby. Those who have been with me on this channel for a year or so know that every Friday evening on the channel I have Marvel Bros and Friends with my boy Michael from Cool Cards, where we try and have something different each week on the show and the Madness channel in general. We try and have fun, opening boxes, having guests, sketch card artists. We have graded card reveals, mail calls, and anything specifically about new Marvel cinematic news or related to anything about collecting or hobby related. So now that you know what to expect, I would like to explain a little bit about me. Anyone who knows me knows that I have a very energetic and exciteful personality. And I try and keep things close to a positive and laid back manner. I haven't shared this before much on the channel, but I was raised in a Christian-based home. Specifically, I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Some may know of the term Mormon, as it comes from the early pioneers of my faith, and were called that in the 1800s. Being a Christian to me means that Jesus Christ is the Savior and Redeemer, and believe that someday we will return to live with Him again. I won't go in depth on specifics, but there is one teaching that holds dear to me, and that is what Jesus taught. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. It's a value that I strive for each day, and have to admit I'm not perfect at it, nor do I think any of us are. Similarly to what Stan Lee said on occasion, and I feel believed as he said,
"That man next to you, he's your brother. That woman over there, she's your sister. We're all part of one big family, the human family, and we all come together in the body of Marvel. And you're part of that family. You're part of the Marvel universe that moves ever upward and onward to greater glory. In other words, Excelsior."
So just as Stan Lee did, I too look at everyone as brothers and sisters. I know each of us have different belief systems, and all of us don't think or understand things the same. And that's okay. I'm not going to try to change them. But I do want everyone to know that anyone is welcome here. If your main intent is to be marvelous, as Spidey Hits would say, and you just want to have fun and have a great time when you're here, definitely you're welcome all the time. This is a hobby, and hobbies are meant to be fun. I know that not everything will be butterflies and rainbows all the time, and I welcome disagreements and discussions around different opinions. But no one ever needs to be hateful towards anyone's opinion or thoughts on something in the hobby.
The only things we don't have room for are hatred, intolerance, and bigotry.
It's you who chooses to have a good day in the morning, not anyone else. And part of those choices is being good, choosing to be nice and not mean. Big difference in disagreeing versus attacking one's character or feelings. And that's what I have to say on that. Moreover, my main goal to my content is to have a place where anyone can come enjoy the wonderful world of collecting and all the art and the talent that we see behind what we truly enjoy collecting. I love when different channels come together and share in the enjoyment of the new set or a new topic to discuss. Some of us got together last year and created what was called the Marvel Roundtable, a place where like-minded content creators in the Marvel card hobby got together and discussed topics, artists, and different sets. We haven't done that in a while, but know that when we do, we want to welcome anyone to that enjoys collecting or opening a pack to reach out and see about bringing it back from time to time. It's a great thing in this hobby to include all those who want to be part of it, part of the hobby, even if it's just participating in the chat. Inviting the geekiest of geeks to the obsessed character collector like myself, adults and children alike, I want this channel and the content to be enjoyable and viewable for all. Those who have watched the channel know that my nephew and at times my children have also joined in the fun. So I'm a firm believer in the next generation in collecting. I absolutely love this community and love being able to share it with like-minded nerds and overall adult kids like us. I have shared with other friends in this hobby multiple times that we are the generation of the Toys R Us kids because all of us grew up collecting comics, cards, or action figures or other toys. Amongst being Marvel card collector in the 90s, I think a little of why I started this channel was to share my passion of Marvel card collecting and the love for Marvel in general. I used to share conversations with my younger brother Jake about Marvel superheroes, and we both collected 90s Marvel cards when we were kids. Unfortunately, he passed away in 2019 from mental illness, and it was pretty hard to let him go. And knowing that I couldn't pick up the phone anymore, talk to him, or talk about any of the passions we both shared as we were kids anymore was a hard thing for me. But I know that he's in a better place now, and I will see him again one day when the time is right. We would always buy toys, action figures. He would always like to play with Hulk, Wolverine, Iron Man. He had collected along with me these Marvel cards. He and I both received our holograms from my dad with a full box of 1994 Marvel Universe or Series 5 set, as we all know of it, for Christmas in 1994. So the good memories aside, it's important at times for me to talk about his struggles he had in life, and that our health and our mental well-being is very important to discuss. It kind of leads me into the great things that we see in the hobby, like the Mental Con put on by True Blue Collectibles and Retroverse, and educating people on mental illness and real-life problems. Things like that bring us all together. That's why the past 3 years I hosted the Marvel Card Secret Santa to give people some more joy during the holidays. This last Christmas, with Spidey doing the 12 breaks of Christmas in honor of Nora Kay and her family, are great things to see in the hobby. And we all can't forget that that's why the happiness of life is the most important. I know with my dear wife and my 5 kids that having them and sharing it with them is 10 times better than all the Marvel cards I collect. For sure, we are all interested in collecting and sharing in the wonderful comic art from some amazing artists, but it's the community that really matters. And with this specific hobby, it's nice to see opportunities like MentalCon to support helping mental illness and other important special things in life to celebrate and donate to. This year for MentalCon, we will be supporting comic books for kids. A great way to help donate to kids that are in need, as well as support the next generation in collecting. Stay tuned for more to come on that. I'll put a link on the video notes for more information so you can check that information out. There is more and more new Marvel card content every day, and the hobby has lots of different channels and information out there for Marvel cards, comics, and or collectibles. I know I've mentioned Spidey Hits and Marvel Jerks with MentalCon, but definitely great content out there. I'm a huge fan of supporting positive content, even if it's every once in a while dipping into another non-sport card genre. Anyone who knows me knows that I am a big fan of bringing communities together, especially Marvel trading cards and comics. There's some great channels. Comic channels like West Coast Avengers, 9.9 Newsstand, Swagahouse, Wolverine Comic Shop, and a few others I'm still getting to know. Again, I'd like to reiterate I'm not the expert in comics or Marvel cards, but know enough to enjoy this wonderful hobby and love learning with friends and all my viewers each day. At times, I know my excitement and my passion can be a bit much for people, and I may stumble through what I'm trying to say. Not perfect, guys, but just know that I'm just a fellow collector like yourself, just enjoying the hobby one day at a time. I never try to personally offend people, publicly or privately either. I will always give the benefit of the doubt and understand another one's side to a story, as I feel communication is key and very important in this hobby. There are other great places to find other Marvel card information too. Some of them being Facebook, Instagram, and most recently, Discord. Of all those platforms, I feel nothing compares to a one-on-one interaction you can have on YouTube with other collectors, content creators, artists, and other close family or friends. Nothing is better than being able to see a full-fledged conversation and fun hangout, seeing everyone's expression and fun body language. Just imagine if we could see every single 101 Marvel pull on a live or pre-recorded video. There is a saying that most of us content creators and collectors alike have adopted, and that is ABR, or always be ripping. Well, I like to add another meaning to that. Always be recording. Well, that's all I have for this introduction and synopsis video, guys. And hope to keep bringing more and more exciting content to you can share with your friends and your family. Well, that's it for now, and I appreciate everyone that supports me here on the Marvel Madness channel and Instagram, another platform I mainly hang out at. And if you like this video, please hit the like button. And if you enjoy this specific type of hobby content, don't forget to smash the Madness subscribe button. I've been trying to think of something as a slogan or phrase on this channel that other channels may use to sign off, and I think I've come up with the perfect one. So here it is. Keep enjoying the madness of collecting.